Is that so? It's a lot of gold right there. Okay, here we are. Let's start with the lizardmen here. We're going to be seeing Flying Taco with 5 units of Skink Cohort with Javelins, 3 units of Cold One Riders, 2 units of Cold One Riders, 1 unit of Horned One Riders. He's going to have 2 Salamander Hunting Pack, Sacred Croxidor, and a Cold One Spear Rider. Now, for the rest of his army, we're just going to see some leadership here. We got a Skink Priest of Beast on foot, going to have that Transformation Kandan and Flock of Doom. And then we got a Saurus Old Blood over here. The Saurus Old Blood will have the Horn of Kygor, Stand Your Ground, Amulet of Itzel, and that does it. For our opponent here, we have the red being brought by Xiphos with his Dark Elves. He's going to have 4 units of Dread Spears, 1 unit of Blackguard and Nagaron, 2 units of Reaper Bolt Throwers, 3 units of Cold One Knights in the back line. And then to round out his force, we're just going to have Malekith up in the air. Great Lord, can't go wrong with him. He's going to have Gaze of Malice as well as Soul Stealer. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to come out on top here? Is Xiphos going to take this battle, this series, in a 2-1 fashion? Or are we going to see Flying Taco reset the bracket and bring us to a sudden death round? Alright, fireballs are going to be firing in, but the repeater crossbows, the Reaper Bolt Throwers and the repeater crossbows are going to have a field day. The Salamander Hunting Pack is actually not in a great spot when you look at the counter skirmishing force being brought by the Dark Elves. However, the Skink Cohort with Javelins, as they push forward, should be able to effectively screen out these repeater crossbows. Don't have a ton of ammunition, but once they get up there, they can do a lot of damage to these lightly armored units. And all the while, the Reaper Bolt Throwers are just going to continue firing in. And I really like the pick of the Reaper Bolt Throwers here. Doing a lot of damage, getting a lot of value on top of the Salamander Hunting Pack, and just applying that consistent pressure to this Lizardman army. Oh, the Salamander Hunting Pack is going forward, but oh, there goes some of their models getting murdered by those bolts flying into them, and now they're bunched up on each other. You got to be careful with that. Looks like maybe trying to bait some shots in, pull back out, but yeah, I really want to see him get that infantry in front and protect his Salamander Hunting Pack and ranged units, because right now he's not getting any trades. He's just taking damage. He's not dishing out any damage in return to the Dark Elf forces, and the Salamander Hunting Pack are going to be super important. And it's going to be a shame if he doesn't do it. And look at this. I like the positioning here. You're going to see these guys throwing their javelins out, the repeater crossbows immediately pulling away, and fireballs coming in now on top of the Dread Spears. And it's not a happy baby. Alright, in go the fireballs. Dishing out that damage, but Dark Elf's playing it very patiently, just taking their time, sitting back, continuing to pick away at the Salamander Hunting Pack, bringing their Dread Spears out over here to help support the Cold One Knights in their engagements, and yeah, just really good discipline being shown here by Xiphos and his Dark Elf forces, only taking engagements they need to, and I think just doing some good work protect themselves. But however, I spoke too soon. Now we're going to see a Cold One Knight get sandwiched between Horned Ones and Cold One Riders, and these guys are going to be dead. Yeah, that's going to be a painful engagement for them as they get completely surrounded and just pulverized. Sacred Croxcore in on top of these Dread Spears, doing quite a lot of work. Cold One Knights diving out into the Cold One Spear Riders to counter that charge into the center. Meanwhile, on that far right flank, we do see the Cold One Knights begin to waver and rout. Over here, good engagement from the Cold One Knights on top of these Cold One Riders. They should make quick work of them in one-on-one combat. There's absolutely no contest. Their bonus versus large is quite significant. Alrighty. Man, things are looking pretty rough for the Lizardmen right now, I do have to say, but they did pick up a nice kill on that Cold One Knight. And, oh no, the Soul Stealer coming down on top of the Saurus Old Blood, and he is in range of so much firepower right now. The Sacred Croxagore are nearby trying to shut down the Reaper Bolt Throwers. Looks like they're going to have some luck, but the Sacred Croxagore are now getting targeted by the Repeater Crossbows. But look at this, the Lizardmen sending in these Horned Ones. Cold One Riders in the nick of time. They couldn't have arrived. That was not a moment too soon. They are right on time. Now they're compromising the Reaper Bolt Throwers and the Repeater Crossbows. And Malekith, it's his turn to get singled out by this Saurus Old Blood, the Feral Manticore and company. And will he be able to get up in the air? It doesn't look like it, guys. It looks like he's pinned in place. And now Malekith may go down for the count. And what a crazy turn of events if we see Malekith killed here. But the Saurus Scar Veteran is actually routing right now. And Malekith looks like he may be able to get into the safety of some Dread Spears and pull through in this fight as the Feral Manticore begins to fade away. If the Solar Stealer goes off, all right, Soul Stealer goes off, Malekith should be okay. But uh-oh, Salamander Hunting Pack coming in, going to be firing away, and Malekith is routing now, guys. He is routing, no longer regenerating health, and what a close fight right now. This is so close. But look at this, the Saurus Scar Veteran getting chased off the map by some measly old Dark Riders Repeater Crossbows. That is going to be so devastating. The poor Lizardmen losing their leader in such an inglorious fashion. But yeah, after what was a very close battle, I do think the Dark Elves are going to be coming out on top, and Xiphos is taking... Oh no! I spoke too soon. Saurus Scarvet has come back. Oh, he needs to get turned around and microed. Oh no, he's just getting shot in the back. I think he had given up on him just like I had. But Cold-Blooded stand your ground, and the Horn of Kygor going down on top of him. He's going to turn around and start going into these Dark Riders Repeater Crossbows, but he's at 368 health. I think these Cold One Knights are going to be able to take him out without much issue. And once the Saurus Scarvet's down, that's going to be it. And there we go. Some fire coming in on top of the back of this Saurus Scar Veteran. He is now routing. The Feral Manticore is chasing Malekith, but he's rampaging and starting to fade. And over here just looks like the Lizardmen, although they do have some units scattered around the battlefield, just don't have anything capable of dealing with Malekith or these Repeater Crossbows. So going to be a GG and a great series to both players. But yeah, Flying Taco conceding right there, calling out the GG, being a good sport about it. And yeah, big thank you to both of the players here, playing some wonderful matches. But Xiphos will be the champion of today's tournament. Yeah, Frank the Tank is angry, I'm angry, I'm hungry. But that was a beautiful game. Deathstreak going in. Yeah, it's a really good army there, Gregor. And exactly, if you don't have the DLC, you can still play that army. It's a very basic, very solid army there. Blackguard and Agron, just one of them. Have plenty of anti-large cavalry here. He made one mistake with one of them that got singled out and crushed pretty hard, but other than that, this composition was on point. Very simple army, very awesome army. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and get hopping off here, guys. I want to thank you so much for tuning into the battles today. I had a great time. I hope you did. And yeah, we will see you for next week when the Freshly Chosen tournament comes in. As you can see on the screen there, that is coming up next weekend, and it should be a good time, guys. 8 people. 2 players per coach, and we'll see who comes out on top in the end. Also, Fresh Recruit Tournament is tomorrow. Don't miss that. Iron Thunder will be casting it for y'all. And yeah, just want to take a quick moment to thank everybody who's tuned in to view. You guys are the best. Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you to everybody who's been active in the chat. And a big thank you to the players for showing up, and thank you to my admins, Iron Thunder today, coming in clutch, and Toto for adding in those final maps. But one final shout out to Anticity, Lord Fugger, Pendragon, Palazipil, Admiral Lucius, Cropep, and Elysium. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for following and supporting the channel. But I'm going to go ahead and head out now, guys. Take care of yourself, guys. Sedius, Bergeroth, Firewheels, Migsa, Shidoku, Chosen One, Science, everybody. I know I can't name y'all, but you're appreciated. But that's going to be it for me today. My son HW signing out. I will see you next time.